So guys, welcome to a PTCGO Evolving Skies video. Today, guys, we're taking a look at an Amazing Rare Zacian deck. I have been looking at a lot of the Amazing Rares recently. I've looked at Rayquaza, Kyogre, Raikou, and now it's time to visit Amazing Rare Zacian by itself, mind you, as the main attacker. Now, of course, you just want to play against a VMAX deck, which is the quirk of this deck. And if you get paired against a VMAX deck, you can do 150 plus 150 more damage if your opponent has a VMAX Pokemon in play, which is pretty good. Of course, we can up that damage with Vitality Band and Leon. We have, cards like Genesect to snipe. So we just hit super hard. And we have a pretty good energy acceleration system for the Zacian. I mean, we have Shadow Rider, we have Cherrim, which all accelerate energy to Zacian pretty easily, building this card up fairly simply. As long as you don't draw poorly, you do have the Cherrim Shadow Rider combo to build this thing up. If you guys are going to go on to enjoy today's PTCGO video, make sure to leave a like on it to support the content. So before getting the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So if you guys are ever looking to get any PTCGO pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Of course, guys, if you're going to be picking up any Evolving Skies codes still, make sure to get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking for any other set codes or any other specific PTCGO code, get them over at Card Cavern. Or maybe you're looking to buy singles. Card Cavern has singles also that you can buy. If you get any codes or anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, and use code LDF. Also, check out the video articles I've posted over there while you're at it. So this is what I'm playing for my list here. It's a pretty cool deck. Again, it's very reliant on what you play against. If you play against, like, Charizard or Zacian, you're going to have a bit of a hard time because they don't play VMAXs. But when you get paired against a VMAX deck, Zacian can be pretty awesome and 1-KO stuff with cards like Old Cemetery, Vitality Band, Leon. Now, since we are playing Cherrim, we do have some other Pokemon we can play, like Tropius with Rally Back to finish stuff off, but I'm also playing this Genesect here with Linear Attack. The basis behind this is if we're up against a VMAX and we do 300 damage to them, they survive the turn, we can just finish them off with a Linear Attack, doing 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So we can finish off a VMAX with Linear Attack, which is the whole idea. A lot of the time, too, we don't knock out a VMAX. They can actually switch into another VMAX, so we can Linear Attack the VMAX they switched into instead of having to find boss. Because that's why I'm not playing the two Tropius, because then they can just switch and then Tropius can't knock them out. So that's why the Genesect is in here. And I mean, this deck could be pretty consistent. I mean, part of your energy acceleration also has draw in the deck. So not only do we have 2 copies of Crobat, we have the 4 Marnie 4 research shenanigans. We also have Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX with Underworld Door, which is also a way to draw a card. So this deck has decent draw. So you shouldn't dead draw with it, right? Or not dead draw, but you shouldn't have bad luck with the deck as much. Now, more stuff in the deck, of course, I am playing the stadiums. The Old Cemetery is another way to do extra damage. This could be swapped for another Training Court, though. If you really want to play 3 Court, you can, but Old Cemetery is really good because if your opponent channels energy, then you just put 2 damage counters on that VMAX, which allows you to kill them with Zacian. Then, of course, I am playing the Leon for the extra damage. 2 Raihan. Raihan is also insanely good in here, allowing you to attach the energy from your discardization. If you already have Shadow Rider or you have Cherrim in play, Raihan a lot of the time will allow you to build up the Zacian in a single turn. So Raihan is fantastic. I got the 1 Vitality Band. You could play one of the gloves if you want to do that extra 30, because then this way, if you're up against a specific VMAX type, you can actually 1-KO them with the gloves on. However, there are a lot of evolutions. We got Umbreon, which Single Strike's actually a good matchup if you think about it, because Zacian takes out Urshifu, Tropius and Genesect can take out the Umbreon a bit easier. But Vitality Band can knock out, a lot of the evolutions have 310 HP, right? And Vitality Band allows you to do that 10 extra damage to the evolutions to one-shot them. So that's why the Vitality Band is in here. We got 4 Grass, 4 Metal, 4 Psychic. To round out the list, let's go try it out. Another Amazing Rare off the checklist. Let's go get in some matches and see this deck. Okay, let's try out this Zacian deck here. And we won the coin flip, which is good. So we will go first. We can maybe get an early energy attachment in. All right, we'll see what we're up against here and how we get going. All right, Zacian start. Not a bad hand. We got Old Cemetery. Got Psych Energy. The only thing we're missing is maybe a Cherubi to go with this Cherrim. Ooh, we're playing against, it looks like an Inteleon deck, but it is a VMAX deck, which is fine, as long as we're playing against a VMAX deck. So Max Bullet is kind of scary. This is why we need to get a Cherubi down. We didn't get a Cherubi off that. That gets us so far, because I can get a Shadow Rider Calyrex. We might just get Marnied. I mean, our hand is pretty big. Wouldn't be surprised if they Marnied me here. Play the Old Cemetery. Maybe they don't know what I'm playing. Maybe they're just like, what am I looking at? And I'm just like, well, you're looking at Zacian. All right, there we go. They took the 20 damage. Now we can just knock them out if they ever evolve. Oh, they're going to boss. That's annoying. And no Marnie, though. So that's another issue. We don't get Marnied. Bro, I don't need another research. I think we're going to have to play it. No, I hate to do it, but... You have to draw cards. Classic PTCGO with the bad hands. That was not a very good research either. We'll bench Genesect and pass just to have another Pokemon in play. I mean, next turn, if we can find Switch, we can attack them. And they evolve into the VMAX, and we can knock out their VMAX here, which is pretty good. There they go. All right, they evolve. I mean, if we just find Balloon, we just KO them. Now, okay, never mind. Now they're going to Marnie me. Now they Marnie me. Maybe I should have held that hand then, to be honest. That might have just been correct. Well, we got Shadow Rider. Honestly, another Zacian could be good here, so we can Underworld Door and spread the energy out. All right, we'll see we draw here. Air Balloon. Quick Ball. That can get us Crobat. All right, so we'll go here. We'll Quick Ball away. Huh. Tough decision. I guess Psychic, because we have Energy Retrieval in our hand. I guess it just makes sense. We can go Crobat. We could Vitality Band the Zacian. I mean, sure. It doesn't really matter. I would have preferred to put that on another Zacian, but I guess it doesn't matter now. Okay. We didn't get the Grass Energy, so that's unfortunate. We have 3 in the deck. We still have 4 Marnie to work with, so hopefully we find it here. I mean, if not, we're able to build up another Zacian in the background, which is not bad. Can we find Grass? We do get Grass. Let's go. And that's just game over. I mean, pretty quick match, but I'll take it. That's basically what we're trying to aim for here, is take these big 1-KOs on VMAXs with Amazing Rare Zacian, and we accomplished it. So, I'm satisfied. I'll take it. Not bad. Pretty quick dub. All right, into another match. Tails, one time. Okay, that's good. Going first is good with this deck. Let's see if we can actually get a good start here. We'll see how we are looking. We do open with Zacian and Crobat. I'll have to open the Zacian here. I don't want to because I don't want to reveal it, but we do have a decent enough hand where we can go Cherubi, Shadow Rider, and maybe get a turn 2 Amazing Sword off. Ooh, they're playing Pissimian, so I don't know. So let's Quick Ball. Grab Cherubi. Shadow Rider's in there. Attach. Grab Shadow Rider. And probably going to pass. Yep, hold the hand for next turn, because we can go Level Ball for Cherrim, play Crobat, draw more cards next turn, especially if we get a playable top deck. I don't think we were any rush to play Crobat just yet. We didn't need much else, because we already got, you know, our 3 Pokemon we want to kind of see him play here. And the next turn, we go Attach Psychic, Cherrim, a Grass Energy on, hopefully, and then start attacking. We'll see if it's an Urshifu deck, which it looks like it is Urshifu. It could be Sylveon. But it is Urshifu. Now, Urshifu is fine. Rapid Flow definitely is a bit of a problem for a deck like this. However, Zacian does want to KO Urshifu because of its ability to hit hard. Okay, unfortunately, they Marnie me. We get rid of our decent hand. Level Ball for Cherrim. Crobat for maybe 4 or 5 cards. But yeah, Urshifu, we either do 600 damage, the VMAX, or we do even more damage. There's Psychic Energy. We got Boss. Oh, if only our... You know what? We actually would have drawn into the Boss there off that... Oh, no, we would have Level Ball first. Never mind. Point is, Urshifu we can beat. It looks like it's probably Sylveon, though, but I guess they just pass. We do have to watch out for G-Max Rapid Flow, which definitely could be an issue. Shadow Rider's good. Hatch. Marnie. See if we can find Cherrim Energy here. No. We do get Cherrim, though, which is good. Don't want to get Cherrim just yet, though, I don't think. So, we can do Metal Armament here. I guess it's fine. Balloon the Shadow Rider in case they go for the knockout. I might Training Court the energy back into my hand. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have 2 metals on the Zacian, unless I play Crushing Hammer, which I doubt they do. We're just going to knock him out, I guess. Alright, not the ideal turn, but that's fine, though. Not the end of the world. Next turn, though, we can maybe knock out Urshifu. Literally, if we draw a Grass Energy here, we can snipe the Urshifu there with a Boss here and knock it out. We'll see. We'll see if they get a Sylveon. I'm imagining they're playing a Sylveon deck. Okay, they're going for the Urshifu. This means they're either going to settle with 100 Furious Blows, or they're going to try to Rapid Flow me. There's Moltres. That's scary. It is weak to Grass, though, so we can always KO with Tropius or Genesect. So, it's not the end of the world, but it is still kind of a threat, but we'll see. we kind of type check them pretty well here. We can knock out Urshifu with Zacian and then knock out Moltres with Tropius or Genesect. So we have that going for us. I am worried about a knockout. I really don't want to lose Zacian this turn. But we can still build it up in one turn. As long as we draw properly. They do... the Marnie again. Maybe I should have grabbed Cherrim there. But I don't want to get rapid flowed. So the Marnie's annoying. We do lose our hand. And our hand was actually decent. Let's see what we get Marnied into. Even worse. Nice. Well... It got the knockout, and we got Marnied into an unplayable hand. So now, if we don't draw something here, we're probably just going to lose in a few turns. So, great. Nice, Marnie. Thank you for existing. They got the VMAX. Do they have the Rapid Strike energy? They would have grabbed the Yeah, they have it, because they want to grab the VMAX. Oh, they don't have it. Ooh, okay. Hold on a minute. Yo, what? No way. They don't have it? Okay, well, I'll take it. See you later. I thought they had it, because why would they grab the Urshifu if they didn't have the energy? They just gave me a free 3 prizes. I guess they didn't expect me to draw the grass energy. Sadly, none of our prizes seem to be very good, though. There we go. Quick Ball can get us Crobat. All right, now we're back in the game. They can knock me out with Moltres here, though, unless they don't have an energy. And then they knock me out. We could just go Tropius, but we need to find... the thing. They have a third Marnie in a row. Fine. I mean, whatever. Our hand was pretty mediocre. We had no supporters, so I'm actually okay with this Marnie. Usually, I'm not okay with Marnie, but we'll see if this Marnie gives us something. There we go. We got research, and oh my god, 3 researches. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. We're doing 150, so we have to knock him out Tropius this turn, which is fine. We can knock out the Moltres. I want to take away their potential to E-switch Rapid Flow me here. That's what I'm worried about. I just can't believe they gave me that free KO. Again, they probably just expected their Marnie to brick me, which it did, but they still gave me the grass energy. We actually were top taking research there, too, it looks like, off that Marnie. So we were going to draw research anyways, it looks like, off that hand we had, which kind of sucks, because we could have went Quick Ball. So that Marnie kind of actually took away our good hand. Okay, so it is a Sylveon VMAX deck. So they're probably going to knock me out. I'm imagining they kind of have to KO me. The Zacian's kind of a threat, but we're going to lose 3 of our researches, which feels really bad. I'm not sure how I feel about losing 3 researches. Sylveon does have 310 HP, so it's easier to KO with Vitality Band. They got 190 HP left. Well, here we go. I have to kill the Moltres. Actually, knock out my Shadow Rider. Yeah, that was a good top deck. That's a really good top deck, actually. We can Underworld Door, try to draw some extra cards here. Hopefully not draw our last research. We do get the Genesect, so that's good. It's not as good as Tropius, but I'll have to do for now. We still have to find... We still have to get, like, Cherrim and stuff. About to lose a Shadow Rider. We can always rot it back. See, we get a KO here. We got the... Oh, but we didn't get the... Now I gotta mention this. We didn't get the Cherrim. So we can't attack them this turn with Tropius. Yikes. They have a 4-card hand. If they have a boss's order, we're going to be in some trouble. Yeah, that was a pretty bad whiff. No Cherrim. I maybe should have just gotten Cherrim in play when I had the opportunity. But again, I expected it to get KO'd anyways. If I put it into play, they would have targeted it with Rapid Flow. That's why I didn't want to play it. Now, if I played it, I would have been in a bit of a better spot. I mean, we can still Crobat and still maybe get there. We still have a chance. We just can't use Tropius anymore, which kind of sucks. We can... We'll have to play the Rod. I am going to put back... We'll do both. I do want an energy back. So we'll put back Zacian, Shadow Rider. And then we'll put back... Metal and Psychic. We can just put back Psychic Energy. I don't want to put too much energy back. I want to keep the grass in there. So we just need Cherrim here. We got there. Oh my god, let's go. Whew, that was close. This is why I kept the grass energy in the discard. As you can see, because we needed it. All right, let's go, Genesect. We're still in the game. We're still in the game. That was a big knockout. I'm going to hold the hand. Could have quick balled, thin out the deck, but I'm going to keep the Tropius in case I get another Moltres at some point. But it's looking pretty good. Now we're just a boss off of winning, right? Oh no, you know what? If they don't care Genesect, we could just linear attack the Passimian. Yo, this Genesect tech is literally coming in clutch right now. That's what you like to see, baby. What you like to see. So yeah, we just KO their Passimian with Genesect. This is why the Genesect's so good, because, again, linear attack is pretty good when you're trying to finish stuff off with this deck due to Zacian's numbers. Linear attack's the savior. Now, they could still Rapid Flow me this turn. They got the second Moltres. Yep, they can still get there. Ooh, the Stadium Bump's pretty bad, too. That's why I brought the energy back, too, because that's our last Training Court. So it's like, we should probably still get energy back in the deck, because we're going to be out of Training Courts, and it paid off. So they can Rapid Flow me. They need to Energy Switch, Urshifu, and Rapid Strike Energy. And they can knock out my Cherrim and my Genesect, or my Zacian and my Genesect. Or, well, I mean, they have to take out the Genesect, technically, or they have to play, like, a big charm. They had a research. Okay, they have a pretty decent chance of finding it. They just need Energy Switch, Urshifu, Energy, Rapid Strike. They need 3 cards. And they can guarantee one of them with Octillery. So now I just need Energy Switch here, or somehow they maybe prize for oh my god, they researched into the nuts. Maybe they just go for 100 Fierce Blows, though. I mean, they have to KO the Genesect. Literally, if they don't KO Genesect, we're KOing the Passimian. They have to KO my Genesect this turn. They don't have a choice. So at the very least, they have to KO Genesect. If they Rapid Flow, they can take out Cherrim. We have another Cherubi in play. They take out Zacian. They can go Zacian, Genesect knockout, but we can just Raihan into another Zacian and knock them back out. So it's not a big deal. Or does Raihan guarantee the knockout? I don't know if it does. Okay, it looks like they don't have Urshifu. I think we're just going to see 100 Furious Blows. And whatever they go into gets... Oh, they can go back into Moltres, I guess. But then we just go Tropius, right? So I think we're winning this. Like, even... They have to go into Sylveon to sponge a hit. Sylveon's the only card that can take a hit here. Oh, do they actually have the Urshifu? Oh my god, they had the bear. Let's see if they knock out. I didn't expect them to have it because they failed the Octillery. And they didn't fail it, but they didn't grab the Urshifu. Here it is, the G-Max Rapid Cheese. Now, it sucks they got it, but let's see what they target. They have to KO Genesect. Okay, they do not get my Genesect and Zacian. If only we had Training Court still in play. If we had Training Court, or if we draw an energy here, that isn't... No, if we draw an energy, we just flat out have it, I think. We have a win. Okay, come on. Energy top deck one time. Nope. Still have Energy Retrieval. We have... Oh, no, we don't. We still have 5 energy in the deck. No, 7 energy. That's a lot of energy. Can we win this turn? Is there, like, anything I'm thinking of? We can go Tropius. That's not going to do anything. Nothing I can do, right? We could have Max Geisted, but that wouldn't even have been enough. Even with the Vitality Band, because we have Air Balloon, so it doesn't matter. We go grab Genesect here. Not just. We go grab Zacian. We can go Raihan to the Zacian, put the Metal Energy on it. If we had Energy Retrieval, we'd win the game. We'd have game if we had E-Retrieval here. I guess we can still get there. We could Crobat. No. We can go for it. We can grab Zacian. We can Marnie. I think we have to Marnie them still. Just take away the resources. I don't think Raihan could have got us there. Okay. We get a Grass Energy win. We could have went Raihan for Underworld Door and then draw the Grass, but if we didn't draw, we weren't going to get it. So we can Underworld Door. We just need to get a Grass Energy here to win. We won! Let's go! We did it! Let's go. Powering up Zacian in a single turn thanks to both Cherrim and Shadow Rider. We also got the Crobat. Even if we whiffed, we would have been fine. But let's go, baby. Let's get this big fat bear out of here. 300... No, that's like 620 damage. Oh, yeah. Boom. Peace out. E-Retrieval, the last prize. Had we had the E-Retrieval, we could have went Raihan for Energy Retrieval. But we still got him in the end. We got lucky there, and we got my opponent's Sylveon deck with the Genesect deck. As you can... Or the Amazing Rare Zacian deck. As you can see, the Zacian is very, very good and strong. And it one-hit KOs VMAXs. It is a VMAX Slayer. Okay, here we go. We do lose the coin flip here. We might be against Rapid Strike or Shifu. We might be able to beat Urshifu because they are weak to Psychic, and we do 600 damage to them. So it is possible to maybe beat Urshifu. The only problem is Rapid Flow can take out my Zacians and my Cherrim. So it is still sketchy. It is Urshifu. I mean, we'll try to see if we can beat him. It's maybe possible. I don't know. Hopefully. We just got to watch out for Rapid Flow. The best case scenario, they whiff energy here. If they whiff energy, I'm feeling okay. We'll see if it's a Moltres build, too. We'll see. All right. If they don't get energy down this turn, I might be feeling safe. They got a lot of Sobbles, though. They're playing an Evo Incense a little early. Not that we have a Marnie, but we should still be able to punish them. No energy, so we don't have to worry about Rapid Flow. So we can go Shadow Rider, and then we can go Quick Ball. Doesn't matter what I get rid of. We'll just adjust second energy. Doesn't matter. Grab Zacian. Zacian can always one-shot Urshifu, right? So we'll attach. Good old the hand. We need to research. We need to set up some stuff here, so let's just go for it. That's certainly a starting hand. Do this. Do this. We're going to have to play another Crobat because this hand doesn't seem very good. Well, okay. We'll hold the hand for a turn. Because we can go Zacian, try to Underworld Door. We'll see what happens. We'll hold the hand for a turn. This could have been a lot better. They might Marnie me, so grabbing Crobat baits them into a Marnie. That research didn't give us much to work with, so we just got to hope for a Marnie. I don't like Crobat being stuck in the active. You know what I would actually prefer? I would really like it if they would kill my Crobat here. If they do Gale Thrust my Crobat this turn, we are going to be able to just go Raihan, Metal Energy, knock out the Urshifu. So that's what I'm hoping happens here, is they just go for the knockout on my Crobat. We'll see. There's Urshifu. If they don't knock out my Crobat, we will see the Rapid Flow, and that is pretty devastating. So I'm hoping they... Well, they could play like an Escape Rope, I guess, too. Oh, they are playing the Moltres. And they Marnie me. All right, so they do Marnie me. That's fine. As long as we can drop properly, we could even just knock out this Urshifu right now if we can find good stuff. That's not bad, actually. We can get rid of our top deck, go Cherrim, and then attack them potentially. So this is actually fine. This hand is workable. Oh, no. They got a Dark Energy in the discard. No, they got the Rapid Flow. Uh-oh. I think we're going to get Rapid Flowed, folks. They need an energy switch. They probably have it. They always get it. They don't have it. We've been saved by the bell. Did we draw? Rod? Honestly, it's not a really good discard, but I don't have much of a choice, do I? We have... Well, yeah, no, I don't know. Let's just grab Crobat. It's a tough discard, but... I guess we could have played it and then played the raw. I don't know. Bro, what am I looking at? Classic PTCGO. I'll hit him, I guess. There's no reason not to attack him here. Basically say, hey, if you don't have the attack, we're chilling. Well, that's not good. Actually, losing Crobat is really bad, too. Because now we don't have the Air Balloon pivot. Now we can't just go Raihan Zacian. That sucks. We actually could have KO'd them there, but we just got one of the worst hands I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's just some classic PTCGO luck right there. In a matchup that I think is pretty beatable, and actually a great opportunity to attack them, and now we're just going to see them Rapid Flow. They might actually hit my Crobats. They're definitely... No, they got to kill me. They don't kill my active, I was going to say. They actually take out my Cherubi, which is fine, actually, because we can still attack them. Right? As long as we get, like, a Shadow Rider or Metal, we can still attack and KO them. But we don't. Yes, classic PTCGO RNG right there. We can Raihan the Metal. We still have the attack. We still have the attack. We get Shadow Rider Calyrex. Alright. We still have the attack. Some pretty insanely bad draws, but we are still just barely getting there. And actually, had they KO'd my Crobat, we did have the Air Balloon off the top deck, so that's pretty good. Still no draw supporter, which is not ideal. I guess I can KO my Zacian next turn, though. It's not too bad. We'll Fog Crystal for... We have to get another energy. We'll bench this. We have Air Balloon, so it's fine. Alright. 600 damage, Amazing Sword. Peace out, Urshifu. We're holding on. We might have a supporter prize. Boss would be pretty good, actually. We can find Boss here. Tropius is good. Tropius is awesome. Actually, if they don't Marnie me and they knock me out somehow with Moltres, I don't think it's possible. We can knock them out with Tropius. I really want to get a Boss here. Boss would be pretty good, because we can Boss Urshifu. The problem is they can Rapid Flow me again. They actually could just win by killing both of my Crobats with Rapid Flow. So we actually still might lose the game. Because whiffing that attack there with the... whiffing the attack there with the Zacian actually might cost me the game. Because they're just one boss off of KOing me here. Oh, are they going to 100 Furious Blows me? They are. If they stay in the active spot, we can still KO them. Which, actually, I really hope they do stay in the active, because we will be able to KO them here. They probably don't expect another attack. Yeah, they didn't switch. Perfect. Okay, we can still knock them out thanks to Raihan. Raihan is literally the MVP of this game. Raihan is MVP-ness right now. What a beast, bro. What an absolute beast. I'm gonna get Marnie. I don't even know what to grab here. I'm not gonna get Boss. I don't know what to grab. There's not much I really need. I would grab Cherubi, but we have none in the deck. I don't want to get Boss, because they can bring in Moltres, which can wall an attack. The game is not over yet. The game is not over yet. We grab Boss. We're gonna get Marnie, though. There's no way we're not gonna get Marnie with this hand. So grabbing Boss is kind of risky. Could just get another Shadow Rider. I don't know what to get there, to be honest. I'm not going to play the Training Court. I'm an Underworld Door. Could have played the Quick Ball. I don't think we have to get rid of anything, though. We attach Grass. Retreat. That's our last Zacian. They can't KO it this turn, I'm pretty sure. Unless they do another Moltres play like that, which I guess they could. We should bench that just in case. We could play Training Court now, get an energy back. I have to, right? I need to get a second energy back. We don't even need the, we don't really need the Training Court. We have to get the energy back. We're still somehow holding on. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe we're putting up this much of a fight. I think we would have won the game a long time ago had we KO'd the Zacian that one turn. Or had we not drawn poorly off of that Crobat and knocked out the Urshifu. I think we would have won this game a long time ago. Bro, did they actually just get the knockout again? Did they just seriously go back to back to back? And they got the Marnie? Bro, if they knock me out here, we're in trouble. I mean, they're still probably going to win because our Crobats are still just easy bait. Okay, we got Boss. That's good. Bro, what? They still hit the E-switch? Wow. They're drawing spectacularly well. I can't believe they actually found the energy switch. That is actually kind of bad. Very bad, actually. We can still win this. We're out of attackers. So we have to just Shadow Rider and pray. We have to Shadow Rider and pray. Leon doesn't do anything. Man, that's... What, bro? How do they keep getting the E-switches? I just don't believe it, bro. We lost. Probably lost here. It's not good. We can bring in Shadow Rider and pray they don't have a knockout, I guess. That should just be GG's. Unless somehow they don't find the VMAX. We put up a really good fight, but man, we got some bad luck this game. They found the E-switch back to back to back with the Rapid Strike energy. You know, we whiffed the Shadow Rider. We got that terrible Crobat. That was just bad luck. We went down to one prize. We came insanely close to winning this game. That's super disappointing that we probably will lose here. Not much we can do. They just have to not have a boss. I guess they've already played Shady Dealing, so they just have to have the boss here. Or they have to have a Rapid Flow Inteleon Telescopic Sight combo. We can still hold on, I guess. We can still hold on. It's just not that boss. Doesn't matter where we put that. If they have boss, they have boss. I probably should have touched the active, actually. No, it doesn't matter. If they have boss, they have boss. Not much I can do about it. We just gotta hope we don't give them the boss. Okay, they play Quick Ball. That's not a boss. They would have played it by now, so maybe we dodged a bullet. Do they have a Scoop Up Net in their hand? They don't. Nice. Okay. They can still win if they go Inteleon, Sight, Rapid Strike, or Shifu. But now they have Rapid Strike. I don't think we can KO them either. Okay. Oh, no. Right. They just kill my Crobat. Right. Never mind. I just forgot they had to take 2 prizes. All right, I'm going to end off the video here, guys. I have a ton of stuff I have to do today. I don't have a lot of time to record. I'm going to leave you guys with a Twitch match to end off the video. So overall, this deck is pretty cool. It is kind of reliant on your opponent putting a VMAX in play, but with everybody playing VMAXs right now, the chances are still good. Not to mention, I think this deck has some cool consistency, allowing you to use both Underworld Door, Cherrim, like, a lot of, like, this deck has good consistency, like, because you have Research, Marnie, Shadow Rider, Crobat. lot of draw consistency in the deck. So as long as you don't get that classic PTCGO RNG that we just got, and this deck is pretty decent and kind of cool if your opponent plays VMAXs. Not much else really to do. I don't even know if I would change much about the list, to be honest. I think it feels fine. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 21,000 subs. Check out Carcab, and if you guys are getting any codes, use code LittleDarkFury. Check out my Twitch down below. I am streaming a lot more now. That's it for me, guys. I'm heading off. I got some stuff to do. Leave you guys with a little Twitch match I got with this deck, showing it off even more. And I'll see you guys on another PTCGO video probably tomorrow. We'll see how my recording session goes. Yeah, not on your end, though, for sure, though, officer. You think so, HK? For controlling standard, boss can either Cheryl stall VMAX or play Toolbox, Berserker, and Hammers. That's true. We could play Cramorant VMAX control. That's rough. You hate to see it. Yeah, I got you, HK. That might actually have to, bro. That was a pretty funny win. That's why I'm playing the Old Cemetery, though. Like, that 20 damage, you kind of need it if you're going to take one of KOs. Nah, local. I probably wouldn't have this part in the video, though, because it's already, like, past the game. But that Eternus game would have been perfect had I not misplayed. PTCGO RNG right there. Yes, let's put all the draw supporters in my starting hand here. For sure. You think so, types? Well, this is a classic PTCGO hand. That's why I got the double Crobat, because if we have the Marnie, we're putting most of our supporters to the bottom of the deck, so we can, like, get them, like, shuffle the deck with Quick Ball Crobat. Oh, I think they're playing Greninja. I think they're playing Greninja V Union. I've been seeing people play Ice Rider VMAX in Greninja. Playing Old Cemetery in my Mewtwo V Union Shadow Rider deck. I think I didn't play it, no, but it was decent if I did play it. I was thinking about playing it because it, you know, kind of need it for final burn. All right, peace out, HK. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Okay, are we gonna draw another supporter? We are. Bro, why? Okay. We got the quick ball, so that's good. We can actually build this thing up in one turn. We can get Cherubi. Quick ball for Crobat. There we go. Another deck shuffled. Ooh, no Shadow Rider. Kind of sucks. We could attack them and hope we don't get KO'd, I guess. Maybe we won't. Not seeing how we play Zacian. That's why we're trying it out. It works with Cherrim and Shadow Rider, so it has decent acceleration. Plus, Shadow Rider gives you draw acceleration on top of energy acceleration. It's a 2-in-1 package, baby. If they don't KO me here, I'm feeling pretty good. But mind you, they don't have a VMAX in play, but that's like whatever. We could draw Leon, knock them out. The big thing is we just want to make sure we get set up. I know, local. That's what I'm telling you, bro. See, this is the luck I have to deal with when I'm recording videos. That's the luck I have to deal with when recording videos sometimes. I get those classic PTCGO god-awful hands. Yo, DJ, what's up? Not much. We've just been playing the Zacian deck here. Yeah, you haven't missed much, bro. But welcome. How we doing tonight? How are we doing tonight? Rapture Energy and Hyper Potion. Do Crystal Cave. True. Yo, thank you for the follow there, designer Ricky. I appreciate that. Okay. That's fine. We have Rod. We can play. Might save it, though. Honestly, I think we have to give him Crobat. Best top deck is Zacian, probably. We could still attack them. No, we can't. Okay, we got the Zacian. We could go Tropius. I'm gonna get Zacian. We're gonna Marnie and get Zacian. Hope they don't have boss. They probably do have. But they don't have it, bro. They never have boss, bro. Maybe I should have went Tropius, actually. We can go... We'll play the Rod, sure. We'll put back Zacian. Psychic and Grass. I'd rather have the Psychic in the deck because we need it. No, Marnie. Get a Shadow Rider Calyrex V. Not bad, I guess. We can bench everything. Get a Shadow Rider Calyrex V. Oh, I could have played the E-Retrieval. Oh, we bench locked ourselves. Bro, what am I doing? I forgot we bench locked ourselves. Oops. Fine, though. They never have boss here, bro. They never have the boss's order. Yo, Gazer Beam, what's up? How we doing tonight, bro? Yeah, all Zacian are broken? Literally. They've never made a bad Zacian card. No, they definitely have. Is deck any good? It's alright. I mean, we've almost won 2 games with it. We would have won a game against E-Turn, but I made a really bad misplay. But we could have beat him had we not misplayed. I dare you to do that, bro. I dare you. I dare you. Let's go, bro. It doesn't work, bro. Let's go. Haha, you have failed. Marnie. And that's fine. We haven't played a research yet. I would like to see a research or Marnie here. There we go. Haha, you have misplayed. That's kind of funny, bro. They tried to Crobat under Path to Peak, bro. You love to see it. You can put a control list in the Discord. Can you watch you play it amused by the sidelines? Depends on what it is, so types. I'm not going to be playing Expanded. This misplace will give you nightmares. They definitely will. Hopefully they put another VMAX in play, because we're going to kill their Ice Rider. We need to have another VMAX. We can win in 2 turns. That's the idea with this deck, is to win very quickly. Nope. They're going to knock me out. They have to get rid of both energy, which doesn't matter. They didn't get any other energy in play, right? So that's good. They have to keep you doing Ice Rider. That's nice. Alright. It's winnable. Probably just... Do I Marnie? I don't know if I trust Marnie, though. Marnie honestly doesn't seem necessary because their hand's already, like, massive. And I'd rather find resources anyways. They already have double Cinchino. Like, there's no... I don't think there's a reason to Marnie them, so I think we just research and just try to find resources. Yeah. Yeah, don't need to Marnie them. Hopefully the Training Court sticks again, because we need Underworld Door next turn. Alright, take a knockout. Take our prizes. Fog Crystal's good. We could play Horror Energy in here, actually, so that we can... I mean, there's a decent amount of ways we can do extra damage with Zacian. Maybe we have to consider one of those extra ways. Union is once a game? Yeah, except if you have 3 in the deck. Kick W. If it gets KO, you can summon it? No, he only once per game, yeah. Your Colossal Rap Strike Urshifu VMAX made Regidrago forfeit? Jeez. What, Colossal with, what are you playing Colossal with? You know, we should put a Galarian Zigzagoon in the deck, actually. Alright, hopefully they don't get another path in play, because I do have the perfect hand. Ooh, do they have to retreat and hide? Well, they put the Inteleon in play, which is pretty generous of them. We should probably play like a Pokemon that can do 10 damage. It does separate them, DJ. In Standard? Alright, I'll have a look at it in a minute. Maybe after this game. We'll see how this goes. So yeah, we're hoping they don't get a path here. They are down. Okay, they don't have it. And we KO them. Oh, now we should just win, right? Because we're 1 boss away. Just get Shadow Rider Calyrex. Oh, yeah. Let's go, bro. Amazing Rare Zacian. Even if they did evolve, I would have bossed their Cinchino anyways. I think that was still going to be the plan all along. The next big thing after Reunion is Star Pokemon. Yeah, the V-Stars. Ugh, both boss. Don't like that. We're just going to knock them out. Probably actually should have made Marnie because we could dig for Leon. Well, just gotta hope we don't get Marnied, I guess. We still have Underworld Door to work with. We're not out of the game yet, obviously. My opponent can still win, but we'll see. Well, they can't max bullet me this turn, actually. They can't even KO me, right? Oh, never mind. We should have Marnied, though, because we could find Leon and just win here. Oh, I see, local. Yeah, so you're playing the Colossal with the fire fighting effect. Yeah, V-Stars are coming out, I think, after the Fusion Strike set. Can you read the attack of Zacian? It does 300 damage if your opponent has a VMAX in play. I should have Marnied because we could get Leon. But now we just win because we have Boss, right? Alright, GG's. That's why I like it, bro. It's a pretty cool deck. Has good energy acceleration engines and decent against VMAXs. That's what I like about it. Yeah, give me that Crobat. GG's. Thank you for the follow there, Bumblebee. I appreciate that. Let's go. Yeah, pretty cool. See, it's fun when it works.